I'm trying to take it one step at a time. And some days I'm doing good with that, other days I'm not. When I first got out, it was trying to get a roof over my head. I needed some place to go, so I had to reach out to some of the people in my circle at that time, lawyers, and helping me out. So trying to get that situated, trying to get my ID and make sure I get connected with Mass Health and learn how to write a check and how to pay rent, and a lot of those things was happening, and some of those things are still happening. So it was been a lot of challenges for me, just trying to live your life out here, establish a whole new life after spending almost 40 years in prison.
Walking out of there, I was lost. When I was out, they only had beepers. They got cell phones now and computers now, and no one carries money now, it's a card. And I said, okay, I gotta adapt to this. And that's the hard part. Any other part, we can adapt to. But adapting to certain stuff in society as far as computers and all, that part is hard. So I'm still kind of lost.
Because my husband was in there when he was 24 years old. He got out when he was 59. That's a long time. Took a long time for him to get used to the technology like everybody else here. And the first thing that he loves and adores, other than myself, is that phone. He loves his cell phone. And he loves restaurants. Try to get him to a different restaurant all the time. He likes experimenting with different foods. But it's been a tough 2 years. There's a lot of people that passed away. His aunts and uncles, brothers, sisters, mother, they all passed away when he was in jail. It's still sad to see the sadness that 34 years have created in him because of all he lost.
You fight for this freedom for so long, and you get here, and everybody you love is gone. One day, about 3 weeks ago, I went to my neighborhood, and I just stood there for about an hour, and I didn't see nobody that I knew, not one soul that I knew. And I'm looking, and I'm saying, where's everybody? And somebody said to me, oh, they're dead. I said, I'm not believing that. Everybody's not dead. Where's everybody at? Then somebody said, oh, they moved to down south, or they moved to Worcester, or they moved to Brockton. But, I got free, and there's right now, the only true friend I got is him.
And that's the one thing that that people in the world can't know of us is the loss. And so we talk about losses, we talk about sharing, we talk about the bonds that we build, and we lean on each other through these hard times. But there's so many of us now that are starting to come home, and so we're not a stranger in this world. We have each other, that we can lean on, that we can relate to. I don't have to just be wandering around in society by myself with nobody that knows me, and I don't know any of them. There are folks that I've shared this experience with that are out here now sharing this freedom with, and so that gives me joy as well.
There's not a day that goes by that somebody doesn't ask me, how you like it? How do I like freedom? That's a dumb question. I love it. I got no complaints. Even though there are things wrong, there are hiccups in my life. I wish what happened didn't happen. That put me through all this, but it did, and I got to go on. We all got to go on and do the best we can do, strive to be the best we can be, speak my truth. And he brought it to my attention one time. He said, man, we didn't speak our truth. We didn't get a chance to tell our story. And that's why we're here. Because if the world could have heard our story, they'd say, oh man, hell no. We ain't putting them kids in prison. But I didn't get a chance to speak my truth. But I'm gonna speak it every day, that I live. I'm gonna speak my truth. And I don't care who don't like it and who don't wanna hear it, I'm speaking my truth.
Shout it off the mountain, bro. Shout it off the mountain.
Community, to me, equates to freedom. Every single last individual in our community has to show up and dedicate in order for this to change. The community is everything. And the sooner that our communities understand that around the world, nationwide, the stronger we are together.